goes out to everyone on the RSS feeds going on.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, with that, I will say hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid Podcast, episode 101.
Damn.
We passed our centennial.
That's crazy.
I know. We didn't really have anything planned for our centennial, so it's just kind of like a regular episode.
Just wing a ding it.
Yeah. I am MikeyT, and of course, across from me is KurbStomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Uh-huh.
It is October the 16th,
Oh, God.
2022.
Damn.
October's winding down already.
That's crazy.
I know. I just got back to work, and all of a sudden, it's like end of October. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
whatever.
Exactly. Well.
You are listening to the StreamVoid Podcast. This is a show about life
Mm-hmm.
and video games and everything in between.
It's true.
It is true.
Definitely true.
It's an all-encompassing show with a focus on video games and life.
To its detriment or advantage, I don't know.
We're not entirely sure yet.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I will ask you, sir.
Yeah.
How was your 120-hour stream?
Oh, that was actually longer than that. It's like 124 hours. But how was it? It was good. So for anyone that doesn't know, why would you know? But anyways, there's like a meme in my stream channel about 1010. Like that's the KurbStomp time because of a Resident Evil 7 clock puzzle where I said, oh, obviously the answer to the puzzle is 1010 because anytime a clock is in an advertisement, you take a look. Anytime you'll see a clock in a like advertisement, they're always time is set to 1010. It's always set to 1010. And the reason why is like on a regular clock with the hands, 1010 is a time that makes it look like a smile. So I said, oh, the answer is 1010. Easy, easy, easy. Is in a cocky, joking way. The answer was not 1010. But it was 1015.
No.
So I was very close.
You're very close.
Anyways, it became a whole thing about how cocky I was about 1010. So last week was October 10th, 1010. It's International KurbStomp Day. And in honor of the fine holiday that it is, has become over the years, I did a 5-day stream where I streamed 5 days straight. And I just sat on the couch playing games, talking to chat, sleeping on stream, whatever. I only left stream to have a shower or go get food. And the last 3 days, I was like, I have to go outside. So I would go for a 30-minute and touch some grass, get some fresh air for 30 minutes. And it was great. Had a lot of fun. Played a lot of games. Watched a lot of movies. Every night we ended with a few movies. Just to, I had to lay down after being in the gamer pose for 8+ hours every day. I'd be like, okay, it's time to lay down now. But sleeping on the couch, the jouch, not the most comfortable sleep you'll ever get.
No.
And I think it was compounded probably by the fact that I was on camera.
Yeah.
So, what would you be, you'd be self-conscious or whatever, but it would be like, what would you be like, oh no, I'm going to drool on stream. I can't sleep that heavy or whatever.
I mean, from what I saw, like you couldn't even see your face when you were sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, I was under the blanket and everything like that, or if like back to the camera or whatever. But, you're still just like, and then he'd be like, oh, I saw your toes last night. It's like, okay, and now I have to keep my toes hidden.
You gotta keep your socks on.
Yeah, exactly. No, I can't keep the socks on. Socks gotta come off.
Socks and sleep, it's the worst.
Socks period are the worst.
That's
I'd
true.
put the socks on until my feet are warmed up, and then the socks come off.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, played a lot of games. I mean, I beat Costume Quest, Halloween-themed video game.
Nice. I didn't even see you play that.
It got added on October 10th. It was the first game I played.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because
that's probably why. I didn't tune in until like Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
I'd start tuning in.
I had looked to see if Costume Quest, because I was like, oh, it's October. That'd be a good one. And I didn't have it. I had Costume Quest 2. I was like, I kind of want to play the first one. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy this, right? So I was searching, and I was like, oh, it's in Game Pass. I must have missed it. So I installed it and played it. And then when I beat it, I was like, okay, I'm missing like one achievement. Let me see how do I do this. So I started Googling around. It was like, oh, it had been added to Game Pass that morning.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. But yeah, I beat that game on stream. That was fun. Played a lot of stuff. Played Spyro. Played Kirby.
Yeah,
played Watch Dogs Legion.
Didn't watch that.
What else did I play? I mean, I can't even remember. And then we watched a ton of movies. Just whatever we wanted. Just didn't matter. And then I ended it up last night. We watched Halloween.
So many Halloweens.
Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends as the triple to end it off. It's the Halloween season. You got to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. was really fun. I had a good time. And I lots of people hung out a lot, kept me company, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll do it again next year, maybe.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see if it's a little different. I might be just like a bunch of all-day streams rather than including the sleeping, but who knows? Or maybe I'll actually...
Or maybe you'll get another camera and move it to the bedroom.
Well, I would like to get another camera, and then maybe... I could have done it if I had a longer, like, USB extender or something. I don't have one. So the camera's extension is like... It's like 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
So there's not much room to do anything with it.
I mean, I've got USB extensions for days over here.
Oh, well, I didn't think about that. So the other thing would be I'd like to change my phone plan to be on a better phone plan. And then when it's like walk time, I can end the stream and then go live on the phone.
Yeah.
Do that and then come back, So, and I had to restart a few times. Like, it seemed like OBS for me personally did not like to go longer than 48 hours. Cause like,
yeah, I've heard that
48-hour point, it was like dropped every frame, 0 upload. So I ended the stream, restarted it immediately, and it was like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I've heard that it does that.
So, but yeah, other than that, it was pretty good. I did restart a couple times. I thought I was having computer issues one night, so I was like, oh, let me restart. It wasn't the stream that was, whatever. And then it kind of randomly just stopped and restarted one time. So, but it was pretty good. Besides the part where it was like 48 hours and it dropped like 1,000 frames, other than that, I only dropped like 300 frames the whole stream.
Nice.
So pretty crazy. And the new capture card that I got worked perfectly.
4K 60.
So good.
Internal.
So the only thing was like I went to play the PS5 and I could not get it to show. It would not work.
No.
On my TV. It
Yeah.
worked in the computer. I could see it. So I was like, what is the problem? And then I was like, oh, it defaulted because it was in the HD 60. It's like, oh, this is HDR capable. No problem. So then it passed through an HDR signal to my TV, and my TV's like, what?
What are you doing?
What is this? I don't understand.
Literally 30 years old.
It's not that old. But again, while doing the stream, I was like, I should get a new TV.
Yes.
So
yes, you should.
I don't even know what I was going to play on the PlayStation 5 that I needed to fire it up. Oh, I played Final Fantasy Remake.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So, yeah, I played a lot of stuff. It was good. And then obviously no work. So,
of course.
Yeah, that was basically my week, was just a total degenerate and becoming one with the jouch and just DoorDash. Oh, so on Thursday or something like that, I was talking about, like, I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. I'm like, I had bread, but it might be bad now. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like considering it. And then all of a sudden my brother, Killer Kapowski's like, yeah, I ordered you lunch. And I was like, oh,
Nice.
thank you. That's cool. And he's like, yeah, when you're talking about like maybe your bread is bad, I was like, I got to do something about this.
Shout out to Kapowski.
Yeah. So I didn't know what it was. I could tell on the map, it looked like he'd ordered me Kelly O'Brien's because like he loves Kelly O'Brien's. But he's like, nope, not Kelly O'Brien's. I'm like, oh, it'll be a mystery for when it shows up. So then when it showed up, it was Booster Juice.
Oh, yeah?
And he got me a smoothie and a panini. And he's like, I wanted to get you something like pseudo healthy.
Something healthy?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was good. And I was like, I would have never thought to order Booster Juice. So it was good.
Very good.
I enjoyed it.
Very
It's
good.
very nice. Very nice of him.
What was your total hours?
Like streamed?
Yeah.
It was like 124 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty good.
Yeah, because I think you're at 121 when I went to bed last night.
Yeah, it was basically like if I ended it at like, it was probably closer to 126. I think it was like if I ended at 7 p.m., that was to 120 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, I knew I wasn't ending
Okay,
at 7 p.m.
maybe it was longer then.
Yeah.
'Cause I was watching when you were watching the one Halloween movie.
The one of the three.
One of the three. I think it was like the third one.
Yeah, that's Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
That's the new one that literally came out in the theater like that day.
Wow.
Or like last Friday or something like
So
that.
theater
So.
rip?
No, it was like downloaded. I don't know. It had the Peacock logo at the start. So it was like from NBC's streaming service or something.
Oh, so it was probably a
like a digital release.
Yeah, digital
of the
instant
same
premiere.
as. Yeah, anyways. So, no, it was high quality and everything.
Oh, nice.
So,
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was fine. The movie was all right.
Just all right.
Well, they're just, I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do with it. So,
I don't know what they're trying to do with any of the Halloween movies. I've only seen one, so I can't
you've only
say anything.
seen one Halloween one? Which one did you see?
H2O.
Oh my God.
It was awful.
Jeez Louise, that's the only one the tank saw in the chat too. Was H2O. I was like, God damn. What a one to start and end with.
Right?
It's crazy. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else too much that happened during the week. I was going crazy by the end. Seeing visions of whatever.
Yep.
Jouches in my head. But how about yourself? How was your week?
I was very hectic.
Oh, okay.
The owner of the company came down.
Yeah.
And there were words said.
Okay.
And my boss ended up quitting.
Oh, wow.
And
the old fucker's out?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
Oh, my God. Mikey T is the boss.
Now I am the project manager.
Wow. With a big raise.
Not yet, but it'll probably be coming. I haven't looked at my next paycheck. Will show what
Oh,
it is.
wow. So what were the words? Can you share some
No,
words?
I can't.
Can't share any words?
I can't say anything.
Wow.
It's
Crazy.
not legal for me to do so. So.
Wow. Were there fists thrown? You can't say.
No, there were no fists thrown. It was a very tense situation.
Were you punching air while it was going on?
Finally, yes, yes. No, but now it's like finally. Now I'm in a mad hiring spree.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to like poach people back who would quit because of
crazy
the boss and his cohorts.
Wow. So were his cohorts shown the door too?
No, they were already gone.
They're
already retired.
Okay.
Everyone who was there everyone who was in management when I first started is gone. So everyone above me is gone.
Wow. Got the new blood in there.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So it's gonna be a whole new landscape.
Nice.
Where we're bringing things up to the 21st century.
Yeah, no kidding. No more paper notes.
No more paper, no more spreadsheets, no more anything like that.
Wow.
Well, there's still going to be spreadsheets.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
It's not going to be stupid.
Yeah.
It's not going to be stupid.
Yeah.
I got people working from home now. I got Ripsick. He's going to be working from home from now on.
Crazy.
Because he finds it a lot more easier to focus there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good.
Crazy.
And I brought back a guy who quit.
Nice.
He's starting on Monday.
Nice.
And I got another guy coming up for training.
Nice.
But now I got to train a whole ton of people to do my job that I'm currently doing so that I can be the boss.
Oh, wow.
But there's nobody in the company with the experience that wants to do it.
Oh.
So I got to bring in new people to do it.
Crazy.
And I got I sent out a message to one of the guys who quit.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey man, this is my offer. You got a week before I need to hire, but I would really like to have this guy back.
Yeah.
Because he has experience in doing what I was doing.
Nice.
Because he was doing it before he quit. But the people who he made him quit, made him, but he quit because of them, they're gone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey man, this is what it is. I'm gonna give you this, and this.
Yeah.
If you can come back, that'd be sweet.
Crazy.
He's gonna mull it over. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to pull him back though. He kind of got his dream job doing electrical with some people.
Oh yeah.
That he wanted to. So it's gonna be tough to poach him back, but I might be. Well, there's a lot of stuff in the works. I don't want to talk about it right here.
Yeah.
Just due to privacy concerns.
Fair enough. That's cool. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I did buy a fridge. A new fridge for the office because we had a tiny little fridge.
Instantly like that? You're we're making changes. First change, new fridge.
New fridge.
Crazy.
Yes.
Nice. Patch the hole in the roof?
No. So the lease on the building is up
in
2 years. So the guy who's leasing it right now does not want to put too much money into it.
Yeah.
Because he feels like they're just going to take the building back and demolish it or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
So we might have to move, which means we're going to have to try and find a building with, multiple shops, huge open bays and stuff like that.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Especially most of those places are just gone.
Exactly. Maybe you just need to buy that building. Can you authorize that purchase?
I cannot.
Oh.
Because it's on the
reserve?
Yes, reserve land.
You need that 99-year lease.
Yes, but they're not renewing it for the current owner. So why would they give it to us?
Okay,
right?
Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting couple of years. I mean,
Crazy.
2023 is going to be super interesting. Even the tail end of 2022 is going to be interesting.
No doubt.
We're definitely in a rebuilding phase. Everything is so messed up.
Yeah, no kidding. Crazy.
The boss, he gave his retirement, not his retirement, but his resignation.
Yeah.
But he didn't bother training anybody to do his job.
Yeah.
he just left it flounder. Like, he didn't hire anybody to do anybody's job who quit, except for the one guy, which we hired Ripsick for.
Yeah.
So it's a tumultuous time.
Exactly.
It's going to be difficult, but we're going to persevere and we're going to grow the company.
So he quit rather than got like laid off or whatever?
Yeah, he quit.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
They would have to like paid him out and shit. Yeah. Like they would have had to give him severance for probably like 100 years because he's worked there for 1,000 years. What a moron.
Yes, he didn't play that right, but
whatever. He obviously didn't play anything right.
Yeah.
Dumbass motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Exactly. So yeah, hiring some people, and everything's gonna be good.
Cool.
Went out duck hunting yesterday with
what?
the wife. Yeah.
Crazy.
Trying to find some
I don't know. I've never heard duck hunting in this area has been nothing but bad, I've heard.
Yeah, I haven't really heard any good things. Like she was browsing forums on like places to go duck hunting and stuff like that, and everyone's real tight-lipped about it.
It's like it's different in Alberta where there's like a lot of grain fields for ducks to stop and eat at and stuff like that. Whereas here they're just eating trash and they'd be eating like sagebrush and shit. Like, duck meat apparently not so good around here.
I've heard that that the green-headed mallards, like the males, are very tasty.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we were going after.
My uncle used to duck hunt and he always just told me it wasn't worth it because it was just tasted not good. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We also tried to get some chickens, but we couldn't get any.
Where are you hunting chickens?
Well, like grouse.
Oh, okay.
But
that's barely hunting, really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you just drive down the road.
Drive over them.
As soon as you see one, you stop, and then you get out and shoot them.
Yeah, just drive over them. They're too stupid to move.
But the wife bought a new shotgun.
Oh damn! Tactical bear defense shotgun.
It's so tiny. It's like this long, like maybe 2.5 feet, 3 feet long.
Yeah,
it's so tiny.
She should saw the stock off of it and the barrel and just make it like a little pocket shotgun.
Oh, but you can buy sawn off shotguns. Like we were at the horse barn and there's like these little stubby shotguns.
Yeah, and
even like bullpup shotguns.
Yeah, as long as they're manufactured is legal.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to modify them that way yourself.
But I think I might get a Vector, a Chris Vector.
A what?
It's a 9mm submachine gun.
Why?
Just so when she wants to go out shooting, I have something to shoot too.
It's not
as fun as it is.
It's not automatic though.
No, it's semi-automatic.
Why?
As fun as it is shooting her 22 and her 243, which is loud as frig, by the way. It'd be fun to just go out there and shoot something.
You got to move to America, dude.
Nah.
Then you could just carry that around with you.
Yeah, just carry it on my back.
Yeah, exactly.
Open carry permit.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be fun. Just to get out there and do something that she enjoys, right?
Yeah. You could use your paintball gun.
Yeah, but that's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to because I did a lot of cleaning out when we were doing when I was on my vacation. Got the shop together and then went through all of my paintball stuff. And I'm like, man, I could really get back into paintball right now.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that, do you?
Oh, yeah. Just, I don't have any, physical hobbies.
Yeah, but you just get lit up, dude.
Oh, yeah, but that's the joy of it.
The joy of paintballing is just getting shot by young kids that can run and are more athletic than you. Okay, I don't think that's going to save you.
I mean, I could get back in shape. And I think paintball would definitely help me get back in shape.
I mean, I don't think that's not really what it is. But even if you got into your peak performance days, that 20-year-old kid is still going to outperform you.
For sure. But I just sit in the back and throw paint.
Oh, okay.
Just throw 1,000 rounds of paint a game.
Okay. All right. I won't stop you.
I was thinking about it, but man, there's so many things to do.
Yeah.
So many things to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No one that you played with plays anymore.
No, I know.
So you'd have to get a whole new squad.
Actually, some of them do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
none of the ones that I knew that
none of the ones that you know play anymore.
Yes. Yeah.
What else? I also got my FIO M11 Plus during my holidays.
And that is what?
That's my MP3 player.
Oh, God. Like, what is this, 2002?
Yeah, right?
Holy.
I felt like I needed to pick up an MP3 player just to have something when I'm bumming around the bush.
Bush bumming.
Yeah. But man, everything sounds so good on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just ridiculously clear. I mean, it's an expensive piece of kit.
Yeah.
It's definitely a first world problems kind of deal.
Yeah.
But everything sounds
It was a
super
solution
crystal clear.
looking for a problem.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it outputs so much power. Like even like when I put my phone into my Jeep, I have to have it at like 20, volume at 20 on there to get it to sound really nice.
Okay.
But with the Theo, it's just like, oh, volume 9.
Like, are you I'm sorry, I'm confused here. It's not Bluetoothing to your Jeep?
It can, but I run it through aux. Because Bluetooth, you lose signal.
Oh, I see. I thought you were just using like ambient speaker from your phone.
Oh, no.
And I was like, damn, that's how you're listening to your phone in your Jeep? Jesus Christ.
The phone gets Bluetooth.
Okay.
And the Theo just gets hard plugged in. With
but
the
you
aux cable.
pump the volume on the Theo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get it now.
It sounds so good.
I thought you were just saying there's like a speaker in the Theo and you're just pumping through that. I was like, God damn, that sounds terrible.
Other than that, I've been playing Forager on the deck.
Oh,
which is a fun little survival.
I think
crafter.
we played that on stream a long time ago.
Yeah, I played it once or twice.
Yeah, I remember it.
And so I've been playing it again on the deck just for something to play.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of fun. I've been getting a lot further than what I had been on stream.
Yeah. Kind of gives me Core Keeper vibes.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Except less Core Keeper,
less Core Keeper,
more kawaii.
Yeah. I like the idea of Core Keeper, but the execution is not my favorite.
Yeah.
So,
and Forager is frantic.
Yeah.
Every time you hit something with your pickaxe, you lose a little bit of hunger.
Your soul? Oh, your hunger.
Yeah. So if you're like smashing away on one block, it's all of a sudden, oh well, now I got to eat a whole ton. It's a constant balance between
you're foraging and mining. I get it.
Yeah. You're shoving food in your mouth and then mining and then shoving food in your mouth some more and then mining.
Okay.
But I did a dungeon. There was a dungeon.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, hey, look, a dungeon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy.
In order to upgrade my pickaxe to the next level, I had to do that dungeon.
Sounds very gamey to me.
It's very gamey.
It's weird.
I know.
Yeah.
And then, of course, last night, finally trying out Overwatch 2.
Oh, God.
It's as people say, it's literally just Overwatch 1, except you get to play with one less friend.
Yeah.
And they made tanks the most powerful. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, everyone wants to play tank.
Wow.
Like, before, when
it went from no one wants to play a tank to everybody wants to play tank.
Yeah. When you're doing roll queue, usually when it was, you would queue up for whatever role, damage would take you like 15 minutes to get a game.
Yeah.
And tank would take you 2, and support would take you 1.
Yeah.
So if you went support, you'd be in a game instantly. If you take damage, take forever.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to play tank, it takes forever.
Yeah.
And damage is second, and then support still last.
They got to do some about support.
Nobody wants to play support, but then everyone who gets support just plays Moira and doesn't support.
There you go.
Right now. We were playing one game where I could not get healed at all to save my life. I'd be running around with 5 hit points. The healer would be out in front of me just blasting damage. And be like, what are you doing? Turn around and heal me.
DPSing.
Turn around and heal me.
I'm DPSing. Get off my back.
I mean, it looks the same. It sounds the same. There's a new game mode, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like you have a robot that pushes a wall.
Jeez, that sounds like a tank being moved around the map.
Yeah, and so you push the wall all as far as it'll go, but then if the enemy team gets the robot runs all the way back to the middle of the map and then starts pushing their wall.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of interesting like that, but it's still, I don't know, it's still the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that it was just like Bobby Kotick wanted Overwatch 2, and they were like, all right, here you go.
And everything they wanted Overwatch 2 to be, it is
i.e.
not.
single
it's
player?
something else. Yeah, there's no single player, there's no PvE,
yeah.
There's no anything like that. It's just Overwatch locked behind a battle pass.
Yeah.
And then if you play it for free, you don't get everyone unlocked. You have to start over from square one. I got everyone unlocked, but...
Is that because you owned Overwatch?
Yeah, that's because I owned Overwatch, so it migrated everything over. All of my skins, everything. So
yeah, they should have just made it as a 5v5 is the new default in Overwatch.
Yeah, it's
all they had to do.
like we were talking with the chat earlier. It should have been Overwatch 1.1, not Overwatch 2.
Yeah, true.
Because it's literally just a rebalance and no new game. Well, except for the robot, no new game modes, and then that's it. Yeah. That's it. It's just one less person, and tanks are DPS. Kind of.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah. And that was my week. Really.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
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 You had a productive week. I had a degenerate week.
Yes. The opposite weeks.
Exactly. That's okay.
I got around to watching a couple things. I finished off Rings of Power.
Mm-hmm.
And man, just so much hate goes on to that show.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's really good. The visual effects are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, people are just dumb.
Yeah, it's yeah. You know, like watching Angry Joe has a lot of reviews of it up there.
Yeah.
And he's just mad at everything that's coming out right now.
About
like,
this
why?
show? Oh,
yeah.
I thought you unsubbed to that.
I
dude.
need to unsub to him. Everyone who's just throwing
It's in his
shade
name,
at shows
dude.
are
Of
good.
course he's going to be angry about it. It's in his name.
But a lot of times he's angry in a good way. A lot of times he likes a lot of these things, but with Rings of Power, he just hates it. With She-Hulk, he just hates it.
Did you watch the episode? Like, can we talk about She-Hulk with Daredevil?
I haven't watched that one yet, no.
Oh, my God.
Well, the one's always out, and I gotta watch it with the wife, and we just
Can you just pretend that you didn't watch it?
Huh?
Can you watch it twice?
Kinda, yeah. I just didn't have time to get it done this
fine,
week.
Fine.
I had to get through some other things, and/or finish that up as well.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that probably today.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch any of the ones that came out last week.
Yeah.
I was busy.
Yeah, it was
streaming.
good. It was good.
So,
but that was the season finale as well.
Yeah.
Everything's wrapping up. Season finale for She-Hulk, season finale for Rings of Power, and season finale for Andor.
Yeah. I'll be doing all
What the
this.
heck's coming out next on Disney Plus?
I don't know. There's a Tales of the Jedi cartoon, I think, coming. And then other than that, I mean, I don't know. There was supposed to be the War Machine movie or whatever with Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
But I think they've changed that into a movie. I think it was going to be a show, but now they've changed it into a movie.
I'm not entirely sure what the Phase 4 timeline is right now.
Yeah, he was going to be Iron Man, but I think it's going to be a movie now.
Yeah. Huh.
And then, I don't know. Oh, is it Ironheart? Is Ironheart a show? Or is Ironheart a movie? I think Ironheart is a show. But that's the thing, is like, I don't care about the Marvel shows, really. I only watched, like, Moon Knight because I like Moon Knight, and I watched She-Hulk because I love She-Hulk. I'm not going to watch, like, just a Marvel show just because it's a Marvel show.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch Loki. I'm not going to watch Loki. I'm not going to watch WandaVision. So
it looks like Phase 4 ends with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
And She-Hulk Attorney at Law is the last series, but then there's also going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, I don't know what's coming for Star Wars. It's weird because before it'd be like, wouldn't there have been a trailer or something, a teaser or something?
Yeah, you'd think so.
But I don't know what's coming, so.
Oh, interesting.
What's interesting?
Phase 5
Uh-huh.
has a new season of Loki.
Okay. I'm not going to watch that.
Oh yeah, I heard that Daredevil is coming back and getting his own
yes,
show again.
He is, yes.
Which is great.
But it's like longer, too. It's not like 8 episodes. I think it's like a longer series.
We're getting Ant-Man and the Wasp, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, Captain America, New World Order. So I wonder what the hell that's going to be. Thunderbolts, no idea what that is. And then Blade.
Thunderbolts is like Thunderbolt from this Doctor Strange. Like, remember when he had his mouth sewed closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Thunderbolt.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that's cool that he's getting his own show.
Well, I think the Thunderbolts is like a group.
Ah, yes.
So. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe if there's nothing else to watch, I guess I'll have to watch Loki or something like that. I guess The Mandalorian season 3 is coming sometime. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it says Tales of the Jedi is coming October 26th. And then after that, it's The Bad Batch season 2 in January. But then there's The Mandalorian coming in 2023. And a bunch of other animated shit. Visions Volume 2. Oh, the Ahsoka TV series is coming. I think that's live action.
Oh,
with Rosario Dawson. Yeah, there's a bunch of other shit coming, but
February 23rd or February 2023 is when Mandalorian season 3 is supposed to drop.
Okay, I guess I got to watch the rest of the Mandalorian. I've watched a few episodes of the first season so far.
Nice.
So
very good.
We'll have to figure out something to watch, anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we'll revisit like the Beachcombers.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Actually, if we can find some place that streams it.
I'm sure it's on like the CBC website.
No, probably. We should totally watch a couple episodes of the Beachcombers.
Hell yeah, classic Canadiana right there.
Hell yeah, Graham Greene, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
And
Graham Greene, are you still alive?
I think so. And then while you look up Graham Greene, I'm gonna say Game Club next week. Actually, tomorrow, I think.
19th.
Oh, the 19th.
18th or the 19th.
Plague
I'm not
Tale.
entirely sure which.
Plague Tale. Innocence. Requiem. What is it called? Innocence. Requiem? I don't know.
Requiem.
The next Plague Tale's out. That's the one we're doing for Game Club.
Make sure it is on Game Pass, so make sure I've got it pre-downloaded.
I haven't downloaded it yet.
I've pre-downloaded it on the upstairs PC so that I can play it in glorious HD, UHD, HDR.
Nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yep, still alive.
So make sure you're playing Plague Tale, the new one, so you can talk about it with us on Game Club.
Yes.
Which is the segment where we talk about a game once a week.
Graham Greene. He was in American Gods.
Maybe.
No, he was.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in post-production and in pre-production.
Yeah,
so he's still going hard.
When they need a native character, they get Graham Greene.
I mean, there's really no better choice.
Probably. I think his big breakout role was Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, 1990.
I think that's where everyone knows him from mostly.
Did Dances with Wolves and then Maverick and The Green Mile. I didn't know he was in The Green Mile.
I haven't seen The Green Mile in a long time, but
neither have I.
I would believe it.
Yes.
So
excellent. You know what's better than Graham Greene and The Green Mile?
I don't know.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid.
I did know.
You did know. You can get in there. You can throw some money at the screen, and you can help this podcast out.
Yes.
We have actually no new major Patreons, but we got Nacho.
Yes, thank you, Nacho.
I can't remember who are the Patreons right now. Nino.
There would be Don Daddy.
Don Daddy.
Yes.
Nino. Ron.
Nino. Ron.
Not
yes.
Don Daddy. No, Don
Not
Daddy.
Don Daddy?
No. Ron's Patreon.
Don Daddy, you bitch.
I guess I could just look right here since I'm right on it.
Exactly. But yes, thanks to all the patrons. You make us I don't know. What do they make us?
I don't know. Happy in the
Make
pants?
us happy, I guess. Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's say yes.
If you're watching this live, you can see the two one-chip challenges sitting on the desk, which we'll be consuming next week.
Next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
As requested by Nacho?
Yeah, for the Patreon bonus exclusive content streaming on YouTube. We'll be doing it live, but only for Patreons.
Yep.
So if you want to get in there and you want to see it live, make sure you go to patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yeah, sign up for the Stream Squirt tier. It's only $1 American, $1.50 Canadian a month.
Yep.
And then you can
squirt
see
all over the stream.
You can see the chip eating.
Yes.
It's easy.
Sure
it's
can.
like a cool breeze blowing through your wallet.
Cool breeze.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some news.
Okay.
John Carpenter.
I've heard of him.
Right?
I heard his music last night.
You heard his music?
Yeah, the theme songs for Halloween is John Carpenter.
Nice.
Yeah.
He still wants to make a Dead Space video or movie.
Crazy.
I know.
That'd be interesting.
He hasn't directed anything since 2010's The Ward, but apparently he's a huge fan of Dead Space.
He's a huge gamer.
He's a huge gamer. He liked all 3 Dead Spaces, including Action Pack number 3.
Yeah.
And what's that John Carpenter vampire one with I can't remember what the hell it is.
James Woods?
With James Woods, yeah.
It's just vampires.
Just vampires?
Yeah.
God, that movie was such a cheeseball show.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That I'm like, I wonder how John Carpenter would make Dead Space. I wonder if he would stay as close to the source material as possible, or if he would departure.
He does like sort of cornball sometimes stuff, or like serious.
Yeah.
Serious in air quotes.
See, Vampires is the only one that I can remember that he did.
I mean, he's done a ton of movies you probably don't remember that he's done. So, like The Thing.
Oh, The Thing is fantastic.
Yeah. The remake, anyways. The one with Kurt Russell in it.
Yes, that one's great.
Yeah. No, he could totally do it.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, like, look at the thing. Like, it had, like, basically... Where do you think Dead Space got, like, their ideas for, like, the, like, transforming, like, necromorphs?
Yeah.
So, he could totally do it. The only problem is he's, like, 90. So, he's pretty old now. Yeah, I think he'd do a fine job.
It'd be great.
I think so.
Practical effects all the way?
No. Unfortunately not.
I love practical effects. I was just watching a thing on the Blob and how they did like the practical effects on that.
Yeah.
And where they had like, they made this like silk sheet with pockets in it and then filled those pockets with like ooze.
Yeah.
With like this weird ooze and then dragged it across things. And that's how it looked like that.
I prefer practical effects personally, but like it's just cost prohibitive now. It's cheaper to use a computer. It's different back in the day when it was like so expensive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And if the effects are done well, you can't even tell sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just when they do like the cheapo effects where it's like,
they're gonna ramp it up.
Exactly. But I think a combo of like practical with special effects for a Dead Space movie would be
great.
10 out of 10.
Yes. As long as, stayed true to the source material.
Yeah, but could they stay true? Like, you couldn't have a movie where, like, the main character doesn't say a line or you don't see his face the whole movie.
You could.
That would be terrible.
It's called Hardcore Henry.
Oh, God, that movie's not good. I saw that in the theater, and it was just like a video game.
You got to see it in theater?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know it came to theater.
Yeah, I made my girlfriend at the time go watch it. I don't think she liked it too much. But,
oh, man, I liked it. I thought it was great.
It was like barf-inducing in the theater, dude. Yeah,
I bet. Imagine that in 3D as well.
I don't think we saw it in 3D.
No, they wouldn't have filmed it in 3D. Not at that time. It was too long ago.
I mean, even most of these films that are 3D, they're not filmed in 3D. They're done in aftermarket with a 3D software. So that's why you'll go see a movie in 3D and be like, man, it's so dark. That means they didn't film it in 3D and it was made in 3D afterwards. Yeah, that movie was just like a video game script made into a movie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's great.
Like that movie did not have mainstream appeal.
No, that was a niche movie for sure.
Yeah. So anyways, whatever.
Yeah, he's just got to keep the fanboys happy. I think.
Yeah, I mean, all they need to have is the marker and the necromorphs, and they're out in outer space. I mean, space horror. Okay, I'm in. You got me. That's all you need to say.
Oh yeah, space horror is great.
I love it. There should be more.
The Monster Hunter movie is now streaming.
Oh my God, with Mila Jovovich.
I got 15 minutes in and I was like, nope. This is garbage.
Those are all garbage, dude. All those movies directed by her husband for her to star in. Terrible.
It's because it follows the Resident Evil format where it's like, oh, military gets drawn into another universe.
Of course.
And it's like, oh, we got all the guns.
That doesn't happen in the Resident Evil movies.
Well, no, but it's like, it's not creepy. It's like, oh, we're military. We're going in.
Well, Monster Hunter isn't creepy.
No, but Resident Evil's creepy.
Yeah, okay.
But it's military crew goes in and does things.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is exactly the same. Military crew goes in and does things.
Yeah, they fight the monsters with like AK-47s and shit.
Yeah, and it's like, come on. Give us an actual Monster Hunter movie where it's, the people are from that world.
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
Probably not.
No. Anyways, thankfully Resident Evil is no longer in his control. Not that the Resident Evil TV series was like a redemption. It was a turd too. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dead Space. Like Aliens, man, oh man. Event Horizon, oh my God. Like space horror. Oh, baby.
It's good stuff.
Get me in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Bayonetta's voice actress urges players to boycott the next game, citing insulting treatment by developer Platinum.
Okay.
They offered her $4,000 to voice act the entire game.
Okay. That sounds pretty good to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
4,000?
Well, how many hours are you working?
I don't know. I think you'd need more than that.
Like, let's say it takes 100 hours to record the audio for the game, which it wouldn't. It's $40 an hour. Is that bad?
I don't think that's enough.
You don't think so?
Especially for like the third game? You'd think they'd be getting paid more.
But like,
because it's a successful franchise.
Okay, but like, what does the Bayonetta voice actress bring to the game besides her voice?
That's it, just her voice.
Okay, I agree. Like, she should probably get paid more. But like, I don't know. It doesn't seem unfair to me. She probably will work for 10 hours recording audio. That's $400 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, that seems pretty good to me. No one's buying Bayonetta because this woman's voice is Bayonetta's voice.
They might be.
No one is doing that. It's also a Switch game, so they're not going to make any money on this game.
She had to re-audition for the role as well.
Okay. That's not unusual to audition for a role.
Yeah, but re-audition for the role where she's played her as in the last two games?
Yeah. I mean, the first game came out over 10 years ago. Maybe her voice changed. Maybe she chain smokes. I don't know. I agree she should get paid more, but I also agree that $4,000 is not like outrageous. And asking for a boycott because she's not into it, she's not in the game. Well, bad news. Now you're never going to be in another game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, now your career is shit the bed. So, whatever.
Yeah, there's some more stuff in the article. But,
okay.
I didn't read it all.
Okay. I definitely didn't read it. So, I was busy streaming for 120 hours straight.
Yeah. She says she's been working with union and non-union voice actors over 2 decades, and it's like the lowest lowball of anything.
Okay, well, she counters back, and they go, no, sorry, we part ways here. And then you move on and get another job.
Yeah.
You don't ask for a boycott of the game. Like, what a mistake she made there. Voice actors, I mean, in gaming, yeah, they probably should get paid more. But like, what about the programmer that's making the game? Do you think the programmer's making $400
screwed for sure?
$400 an hour?
Sure.
Or the artist is making $400 an hour? I don't think so, man. That's like when the GTA 5 guys were complaining about how much they got paid. It's like, yeah, okay, your voice is an important part of the game, but like, not more important than the people that actually made the game. So, yeah. I don't know.
So they're saying a unionized voice actor gets $1,000 a day for voiceover work.
Okay, but she said she's worked union and non-union. This is a non-union gig. It's a Japanese game. I don't think... I mean, yeah, anyways. It sucks, but $4,000?
Yeah.
I mean, how many days?
That's like the very bottom, apparently. That would be the floor. If
you're working in a union-based recording studio, but like lots of games aren't using union dudes. Like, I would think that most studios are not using union voice actors.
So he says, however, this strikes me as more of a floor than a ceiling and still fails to account for Taylor's veteran status, the high profile of the character, and Taylor's 13-year relationship with the role.
Okay, well, whatever. They didn't want to pay that much. They don't think it's that important for this role.
They sure don't.
So, whatever. And again, I don't think anyone's... I can't even think of what Bayonetta's voice sounds like, and I beat and played both Bayonettas. No, wait. I never played Bayonetta 2, but I beat and played like all of Bayonetta and like was going back to get achievements and shit. So I played a lot of Bayonetta.
You did play a lot of Bayonetta.
The only thing I remember is the one voice clip where it's like, Bayonetta. But other than that, I don't know anything about the voice in it.
Yeah, me neither. I never played it.
It was a cool game. I liked it a lot. But yeah. Whatever.
Lots of people did.
Lots of people, yeah, they did. And I agree, everyone should get paid more money, but $4,000, I don't know.
Doesn't seem like enough for me.
The main thing is the boycotting. Doesn't seem enough for you?
No, for her, it doesn't seem like enough.
Oh, for you, you'd be like, yeah, but for her, you'd be like,
for me, I'd be like some no-name off the street, just pseudo-Asian guy comes in.
So they say the flat minimum is $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
So she was going to work, maybe she was working 4 days.
Yeah, that's minimum.
Okay.
Minimum. I would, especially with, everything he cited there with her how long she's been with the company and the character and
the
her
company
veteran status.
The company only cares about the bottom
dollar.
Yeah, they don't care about their status as the character. If you want to get paid the big voice acting money, you got to be Chris Pratt and you got to come in and put on a fake miniature Italian accent.
Yes.
And then you get paid lots of money. But if you're just like this woman that I don't even know her name, I'm sorry. No one's buying Bayonetta because your voice is Bayonetta. In fact, I would argue that no one's buying any game for a voice. It doesn't matter who's doing the voice acting. No one's like, I must purchase this game because voice actor X is working on it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. And if you're doing that, you should shake your head.
Oh, yeah. She's done a lot of voice acting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Lots of voice acting.
But like, why call for a boycott? That's so stupid.
I don't know. I guess she's just angry.
You just say like, I'm not Bayonetta anymore. Sorry, they didn't want me to do it. If you have a problem, let them know, but I'm doing something else now. So, anyways. Like, she's never going to work with Platinum again.
Yeah, probably not.
She's probably not going to work with Nintendo since Nintendo's publishing this game. So, whatever.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything in 8 years, actually. Her last voice acting gig was Super Smash Brothers Bayonetta in 2014.
Okay, well, I guess she's not that highly needed or wanted, so not. Maybe the base rate was fine for her. I don't know.
There you go.
Indeed.
All right. Well, then, let's carry it on to YouTube.
I've heard of it.
Locking 4K playback behind premium subscription.
Yeah, they're testing this out here. If you want to get the high bit rate, high video quality, you'd have to have YouTube Premium. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I am a big YouTube watcher.
Yeah.
That's my primary source of entertainment and things that I watch, and I already have YouTube Premium.
I do not, but like, I mean, 4K, do you have a 4K monitor?
No, I watch on the TV.
But is it 4K?
Yeah.
Okay. So for you, it makes sense. But like, even if you weren't watching 4K, like if it was 2K, would you be just like, oh my God, this looks just like dog shit?
No, 1080p is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like 4K.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is fine. But
fine.
I like this.
Yeah, it's fine, but I want to pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I pay for it not for the 4K. Well, I wouldn't pay for it for the 4K. I'd still pay for it for no ads.
Yeah. The other thing too is like, it's a test.
Yeah.
I can go watch a 4K video still. I'm not in like the targeted test market for subscribing to YouTube Premium. It's a test. It may happen. It may not. If it happens, okay, whatever. It sucks that they're adding value to this by removing free feature that you already had.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's kind of like expensive to stream 4K video.
A little bit.
And like render it and store it. Like, I cannot imagine how much storage space YouTube has.
Yeah, ridiculous amounts.
And they have to add it daily. Like, at YouTube HQ, they're just getting well, I guess they probably aren't getting them delivered there. They probably have their Amazon, I guess not Amazon, but whatever the Google Cloud is, where they're having data centers all over the world. And it's not like, also the other thing too is like, it's not like the video is stored in one server in like Canada.
No.
There's also a version of it in Asia, and like it's spread around and everything.
Yep.
So yeah, they got to pay for that somehow.
Yeah, you can't be watching this.
And I mean, they're not earning any money off of me because I got ad blocker going, so that I don't see any ads, which is crazy. Like, you think that would be one of the things YouTube would be fighting, would be like not ad blocker. Like, ad blocker doesn't work on Twitch, but it works on YouTube.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't work on Twitch.
So
they'll figure it out eventually.
Maybe, but it doesn't seem like they ever do anything about it. Maybe just one day, all of a sudden, they'll pull the lever and it'll be just like ad blockers that will never work again on YouTube. They're really working on it.
It could be.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I didn't, because I watch on the TV all the time, I can't put an ad blocker on the TV.
Yeah, well, you could kind of maybe if you put in a filter on your router, because then it would try to play a video that your router blocks.
Yeah, but I think that would be a lot of work to do.
Not really. You can do it for your smart TV and stuff too, where you just block like ads.samsung.com and then you don't see any ads on your TV anymore.
Huh. Interesting.
So, yeah.
I have to look it up, but I don't know. I'm okay with paying for 4K and paying for no ads.
How much is YouTube Premium?
It's still, I don't know. It's less than
$8,
Netflix
$9.
Less than Netflix is a month. So
yeah.
And I mean, it helps the creators I watch with more money too.
Does it?
Yeah, because they get a proportion
based on how many videos you watch.
I don't know.
So if you watch like 10,000 videos a month, they get 1/10 of a penny.
The premium takes away the ads.
Yeah.
So they don't get AdSense for that. So YouTube, the premium helps to pay them as well.
Yeah, but like, how does it work? Like I'm
not entirely sure.
Each ad is worth what? A dime? Pennies?
Yeah.
So if you watch like 1,000 videos and you're supposed to see 2,000 ads, YouTube loses money on your YouTube Premium? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would not think so. Why would they even have a thing like that where they lose money? I would think that the least amount of videos you watch, the more is proportioned out, but who knows? Or maybe it's a thing overall. you're a power premium user, so it evens out with the guy that has premium who hasn't actually looked at YouTube in 4 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Like maybe that's what it is. It's hard to say.
They still, yeah, it says with YouTube Premium, you can still enjoy videos on YouTube without ads while still supporting creators. And you can download videos to watch for offline, but it doesn't really say how much the creator gets.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If they do get any AdSense.
Well, it wouldn't be counted as AdSense. It'd probably be premium, whatever. But yeah, who knows how it works. So, anyways, it sucks that they want to take away a feature that was free and stick it behind the paywall. But I mean, okay, I'll just watch 2K video instead.
And I mean, a lot of people are watching on their phones and whatnot, so they're not watching in 4K anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
All right then. Let's move it on to another Blizzard related article.
Oh man.
There was another sexual harassment lawsuit currently going on.
Yeah.
With Blizzard.
Yeah, so this one sounded like someone was harassed at work. They reported to HR and the buddy was eventually fired. But it took a month.
Yeah.
And then this suit came out after that, like they didn't do enough about it. And it's like, okay, it sucks that you were harassed or whatever, but like, doesn't the company have the opportunity to investigate a situation without acting immediately?
Yeah.
To make sure it's true?
Yeah.
It sounds like, I mean, I didn't get a chance to read the whole deal, so maybe I'm misreading it or misread it or whatever, but they took 30 days, checked it out, and got rid of them. So, I mean, okay, maybe that took too long in their mind, but again, this is probably, this one sort of is like, let's get in on that action, that Activision action, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. She's looking for an undisclosed amount of compensation, punitive damages, and the removal of Bobby Kotick.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. It's like, why does everyone want to remove Bobby Kotick? I know he's at the top and he's like the boss or whatever, but like, could that even be enforced? By a lawsuit?
I don't know.
Like, it's so weird. I just don't understand why that's in there. The other one's okay, whatever. But like, calling like as your lawsuit is to get the boss fired? Like, I don't think that's something the courts can do, can they? I don't know.
The lawsuit alleges that okay, so the quote was, he never missed an opportunity to make her feel small, the lawsuit states, adding that Jane Doe reported the blackmail threats and that Vega was fired the next month. The lawsuit alleged that this wasn't enough, however, claiming that Activision Blizzard ratified Vega's conduct by not taking more immediate and corrective actions. They fired him, though.
But they didn't suspend him, maybe, during the investigation or whatever?
Probably.
That could be fine and dandy. I can agree to that.
No, he was fired within 10 days.
Okay, so who knows? Anyways, this one kind of just was like, let me get in on that sweet Activision lawsuit action. Obviously, there was truth to the thing because Buddy got fired.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just weird. I mean, yeah, okay, do the lawsuit, but the Bobby Kotick thing is like, yeah, he seems like a wiener. He's the boss wiener, but like, why in the lawsuit? Like, what is that going to do?
I don't know.
I mean, he's on his way out anyways. Once the Microsoft deal is done, he's supposed to be leaving.
Yeah.
He's just guiding them through transition, what does that mean? He just sits on his yacht and looks at his emails? Like,
probably. He's got to train someone to replace him, maybe.
No way, dude. Train him. What? Train what?
I don't know. What do you do as a...
What does he do as Bobby Kotick? This is the day, Bobby Kotick's day. He goes and like, I want Activision to make Overwatch 2. And I want it to be multiplayer, and I want it to have a battle pass and cosmetics and a returning revenue stream. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. You're the boss, sir. We'll get working on that, sir. Have a good day, sir. And then he wakes up the next day and says, you know what I'd like to see? Call of Duty Battlezone 2. That'd be pretty good. Separate game. Or Warzone, sorry. It'd be pretty good to have a part 2 of that where we can just get an additional revenue stream. That'd be pretty sweet.
Be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's Bobby Kotick's day.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I could be Bobby Kotick.
You could be Bobby Kotick for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd probably make some better decisions than that, though.
Oh, definitely. I actually play games.
Yeah.
So
I
don't think he does. I think he just bought Activision back in the day because it was cheap and he thought he could do these video games. They're really popular. Probably make some money on these.
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah. Anyways.
All right.
Activision.
Yes. The 4090 launched.
4080?
The RTX 4090 launched. And it was quite successful. Sold out everywhere.
Okay.
It was like 2,500 Canadian maple bucks.
Damn, that's expensive.
I know. And there was a little bit of backlash when the 4080 was announced.
Why?
Because they announced two SKUs. So they announced the 12 gig version and the 16 gig version.
Okay.
And the 12 gig version was just not as good as the 16 gig version.
Really?
Yeah. And so they were like, why are you doing two SKUs?
Well, to get you a cheaper 4080?
Yeah, probably. So I don't know what the actual hardware differences was, if there was more than just RAM.
Okay.
But NVIDIA was like, okay, no more 12 gig then. They
That's
unlaunched
weird.
it.
So they got rid of the cheaper option because people were complaining.
Yeah, people were complaining that they had it. Let me see if I can find some stats.
What the fuck? That's so weird. And was it just the RAM difference?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. If it is just the RAM difference, or if there's something else that was different. Oh, okay, yeah. It's better.
The 16 gig?
The 16 gig is better, according to.
But like besides the RAM?
Yes, it's got more CUDA cores. It's
okay.
Like almost 2,000 more CUDA cores.
Oh, so the main thing is that people were complaining that it was called a 4080, but it's not really a 4080. Yeah. It's more like 4075.
Yeah.
So that was the problem, is just a naming thing?
Yeah, and it was it looks like it was quite a bit less powered.
Okay. So that is weird that they would have done it that way.
Yeah.
And NVIDIA's kind of like fucking shit up recently, it seems to me. Like the whole thing with what's those guys that are like, we're not going to make graphics cards anymore. Yeah, I can't remember.
EVGA.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we're not going to make them anymore.
Yeah,
and then
do it.
What's his name? NVIDIA president's like, yeah, the days of graphics cards prices reducing, that's old news. The prices aren't going to drop anymore. It's like, what? That's the whole idea. Like, you're going to tell me that a 4090 is going to be $3,000 till the end of the world? And what happens when the 50 series comes out? It's like, that's $4,000. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Wow, these benchmarks are crazy. The 3080 with DLSS 2 is getting, on Microsoft Flight Simulator in 4K, is getting 71.8 frames.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the RTX 4080 with DLSS 3 is getting 120 to 147.
Not bad.
The 16 gigs getting 147 frames.
Not bad.
That's
not
like
bad.
Twice the amount of frames.
Not bad. So many frames.
That's so many
Unlimited frames, basically.
Unlimited, literally. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
DLSS 3 is going to be insane for your frame rate.
Yeah, NVIDIA seems to be really, I don't know, faffing about.
They're
in a bad way. In a bad way.
Yes.
It went from like the 30 launch to everyone's like jizzing them pants about it. And now the 40 series they're like, why already? You couldn't even get a 30 series until like a month ago.
I mean, it's been out for 2 years.
Yeah, but you couldn't get them.
No, I know.
Until like 3 months ago.
I know. Well, that's not their fault, really. It's all the crypto miners.
It is kind of their fault.
Well, yeah, they could have got better manufacturing during the pandemic.
Yeah. It's just crazy. So, like, what, next year the 50 series is coming out?
No.
So 2 years from now?
Yeah, I would imagine it's 2 years from now that the 50 series will come out.
Anyways.
It depends on the tech. They say Moore's Law is dead, so...
I guess it's just like, I'm used to gaming consoles, not PC updates. So
yeah, for sure.
It'd be like, what do you mean? Like, the Xbox 360 only came out 5 years ago. What do you mean?
What do you mean new hardware?
What do you mean new hardware? You talking crazy there, buddy. So
yeah, I mean, if you were having to buy a whole new PC every year, it would probably be like every 5 years.
I could buy 2 Xbox Series X's or one 4080.
Yes, you could.
So I don't know. I know, whatever. I have a gaming PC and I'm like into that stuff now, but some of the time I'm just like, good God.
Yes, technology moves fast. If they could sell you a console every year, they would.
Oh, they're trying to. That's why they're getting their half step up, like the Xbox One X and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, when's the Xbox Series XX going to come out?
Series XXX.
Yeah. So,
hell yeah.
Anyways. Crazy. Crazy.
Yes. I don't know if I'll buy a 40 series card anytime soon. So
I'm definitely not.
I got my 30 series, but man, looking at those benchmarks, I'm like, whew.
Let's crowdfund a 4080 for you.
That sounds good.
Let's do it.
4080 Ti when those come out.
You can just send the money to me. I'll make sure Mikey gets it. You can't see that I'm winking right now. This is a radio show.
Speaking of winking, Valve just filed a new computer game software trademark, and the rumors are flying.
Crazy.
So the trademark is for Neon Prime.
That's the name?
That's the name.
God, it sounds just terrible.
Yes. So nobody knows what it is.
That makes me sounds like it's going to be a like some sort of battle royale. That name just makes me think battle royale for some reason.
Sound like battle royale. But yeah, nobody knows a thing about it. So the rumor is that it's going to be a FTL style game, like roguelike shipbuilding.
What?
I know.
Why would that be the rumor?
That's just what the rumor is in this article, this PC Gamer article. It's like, oh yeah, it could be like this FTL style game.
Why? That's so stupid. What's all the games Valve has done since Half-Life Episode 2?
Portal?
No, that was with Half-Life Episode 2.
That card game.
They did the card game.
Alex?
Okay, what are they? Okay, Alex. Yes. Okay, I'll do that. But that was to promote a hardware thing. It wasn't because
they only ever put out games to promote hardware things.
So I'm still waiting for the Steam Deck exclusive.
Oh, Dota 2?
Yeah, like multiplayer MOBA.
Yeah.
Team Fortress, the card game, all multiplayer. Everything they're doing is multiplayer.
Except for Alex.
But that was a hardware thing. Artifact is the card game.
Artifact, Dota.
Yeah.
Dota Underlords.
Yeah. Again,
Half-Life Alex.
Yeah.
And then the most recent is Aperture Desk Job.
Okay, and that was a thing for Steam Deck. That was their Steam Deck thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played that yet. I should play that.
Yeah, that was the Steam Deck game.
Yeah.
It's going to be multiplayer. It's going to have a battle pass. It's going to be free to play because they're not going to do another Artifact game.
No.
In fact, I'm surprised they didn't make that free to play to try to salvage it.
Yeah.
They did make it free to play, I think. But they were going to shut it down anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Neon Prime. But again, also, just because they trademarked this, that could be just the, like, in-house testing name.
Yeah. Who knows what it is?
Like, it might not even end up being that.
Nobody has any idea.
So, I don't know. I would not think it would be a single-player game. It's definitely not a Half-Life game. Not with a name like Neon Prime.
I mean, if that's just the in-house.
But like,
just to try and bamboozle us all.
But I guess they could do a totally crazy name, but like, there's no neon in Half-Life.
No.
It's like the drab. If this was like Drab Prime, then I'd be like, okay, it could be Half-Life. It could be Half-Life.
Yeah, I mean, it literally could be anything. It could just be the in-house name to bamboozle everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be multiplayer.
Yeah?
I think so.
I haven't a clue. I'm not even going to hazard a guess as to what it's going to be.
That's my guess, is it would be multiplayer. Like,
if it's going to
free to play multiplayer.
If it's going to be a big game, if it's going to be a Half-Life game, then it's going to be something that they're going to push with hardware.
It's not Half-Life.
Because that's what they do, to show something off, to show off some tech.
Not with that.
I highly doubt it'll be anything Half-Life, because they did just release Alex.
Yeah.
And that was to show off the VR, and they're not, from what I know, they're not working on anything. Like, unless it's like the Source 3 engine, then it'll be Half-Life 3. But
no, I don't know.
That's not going to happen.
I don't know, dude.
Soon. That's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because the Source 2 engine just keeps growing and is very good.
It's like a festering wound. It just keeps getting infected with more shit.
Well, I mean, Apex does a really good job of using it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Even though it suffers from the problems that the Source engine suffers from.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Just with the name Neon Prime, it just flashy. It just makes me think flashy, which makes me think like, free to play battle royale.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And if it's being made by Valve, it'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. We'll go with the standard. All right. Next up,
Next up.
It's pretty standard. It's what you usually want to say.
Yep.
A huge text adventure begun by anonymous creators 40 years ago was completed this year.
Wow.
It's called Ferret.
What a name that really grabs you by the cojones and makes you want to play.
Right? It's just a purely text-based adventure with a text parser, so you type in what you want to do.
Look at wall, go
north, go south.
Yeah.
It has 3,449 objects and 1,785 rooms. And apparently you cannot get access to some of those rooms because they're developer-only rooms.
Oh.
In contrast, Zork had 60 objects and 110 rooms.
Want some rye?
Course you do.
Course you do. That's crazy. Why so many rooms? Like, it's just like feature bloat.
Could be.
They just keep adding, like, oh, I got a great idea for a waterfall room. Let me add it in over here.
But you can download the game and play it.
Do I have to download it? Can I not just play it in the browser? It is a text game.
It is literally a text-based adventure. No, there's a minimal download that, oh wow, you can just download the entire thing off of a Google Drive.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to share it.
Yeah.
I liked text adventures when I was had no graphic capable monitor back in the day, but it's not something I'm looking to play now, even as a thing to see what's it all about. And can you tell the difference between a room made 40 years ago and one made recently? Is it you go into the room and it's like, man, I really like that new Led Zeppelin album. And then you go into a modern room and be like, man, for real, no cap, this game really sucks. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yes.
I like those sort of games, but I kind of need a graphical interface now.
Yeah, there's another game called Cragny Manor. Crane Manor. I don't know what the hell that word is that you can play in a browser, and apparently it's made by 84 people.
Oh god. At that point it's just then you end up getting into the weird, I took a wrong turn and now I'm in the furry hallway.
Right?
It's oh no, I don't want to be here.
Cosmic horror, body horror, psychological horror, gore, violence, murder, death, self-harm, suicide, mutilation, decapitation, racism, spiders, snakes.
Are these all the
birds, deceased animals? This is the warning for that Krang Manor.
Oh, the warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to continue? Please type yes or no. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at this in the post show.
It seems interesting, but 40-year-old developed game. I don't know, dude. Gaming conventions have changed in 40 years.
Oh yeah, they sure have. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The TwitchCon debacle with the foam quote unquote pit.
Yeah.
That people were getting themselves injured in because it wasn't a pit.
Yeah.
It was just a light smattering of foam on the ground and people were diving off into it. And just hurting themselves aggressively.
Well, what's her name? I don't know her name. She's on Twitch. Adriana something or other.
Yes.
She broke her back jumping into it. And they dragged her out of the pit and put her in
in quotation pit in quotation.
Yeah, they took her into a back room while they waited for medics to come. And well, first of all, you shouldn't move anyone with a back injury.
No, definitely not.
But they literally dragged her out of the pit.
Yeah, Adriana.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
Adriana
or was a porn star.
Chekic?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she did a spread eagle off the top banner and just landed straight on her tailbone on the ground.
Basically on the ground.
Basically on the ground because there was no foam in this pit. It was it wasn't even a pit.
Yeah, and it wasn't like she just fell from her standing height. It fell below her standing height.
Yes, she jumped really hard, did a spread eagle
I
to the
could
sky.
see how that would happen. I once thought I was going to sit down on a pile of snow, and it was powder snow, and I fell right through to the ground, and I thought I broke my ass. So I can only imagine if you do a friggin' barrel roll into the ground, basically.
Yeah. So she was injured, and there were 2 more people that were injured, but hers was the worst.
Yeah. And you think the pit, people operate in the pit at the TwitchCon, be like, hey, 2 people have been injured. Now we need the hat trick.
Right?
Let's let one more person get injured.
So there were multiple foam pits and multiple stations rather than the one that she was at.
Yeah.
The one that she was at was like a jousting one where you would like hit each other with bats and stuff on 2 little platforms. Yeah. But there was also one with a balancing beam that had the same kind of deal. I'm also wondering too if it probably like, okay, she jumped into it, so she didn't just like fall off. No, she jumped. She jumped. So I'm wondering if they I'm sure they probably were saying like, don't jump into the pit. It's there to fall if you fall. Yeah. Don't jump into it. Because I'm sure a fall would not be as bad as jumping into it with the added height. Yeah. I mean, it's still also stupid, but whatever. And still, you see a foam pit. Yeah. You see videos of people jumping into foam pits. It's just like a deep pit of foam. Yeah. And so, when you're up there, you're all hyped up. You're not really thinking about that. You're at TwitchCon, so you're probably on, you took in some Molly or something like that. No, just kidding. Yeah, it's fucked up. Would I jump into a foam pit like that? Yeah, probably. I probably would. But who knows? Yeah, probably. So apparently it was about a foot deep is what the thing says. A foot. Yeah, but they were like big cubes. So big cubes. If you land right, you'll land between the cubes and you just hit the ground. Yeah. So it really should have been, well, I don't know. Maybe there was padding underneath too. I don't know. No, she landed with a thunk. Yeah, I think it was just like the ground underneath. It was actually very disturbing to watch because of how high she jumped off, the move that she did, and then the complete thunk on the ground. And then her going like, I can't move. Yeah, it was difficult to watch. Yeah, exactly. Difficult to watch. It's just messed up. But I mean, TwitchCon's always a disaster. Yeah. I'd love to go. Well, there's always like, do you remember what was it last year's TwitchCon where it was like at one of the parties? Where it was like you go in and you could just, maybe it wasn't last year. It was probably before COVID. But the drinks were all just on a table. Like you just take a drink and anyone could, there was no one like being like, hey, watching them. So you could do whatever. You could like put your dick in it and just leave it on the table or like put a drug in it. There was like no one. And you just like, that was the partner party, I think, where there was like not a bartender or anything. So they're always just fucking around at these things. Yeah, for sure. I'd like to go to TwitchCon. It'd be interesting. It'd be fun. I'd only go if there was people I knew that were going to be going to meet up and stuff. I wouldn't go there as just like, oh, this is a great opportunity to learn about streaming or whatever. Because there are like, what do they call them? Like panels. Yeah. And you could go and like, whatever, ask questions and talk and... I'd go to those, but I wouldn't go just for that. It'd go to meet people that I know through Twitch or whatever. I just go to meet meet people I know through Twitch. And go and meet some of the bigger names. Well, I mean, maybe go like if I don't watch anybody that's a big name, so that wouldn't really be something for me. I don't watch anybody. Yeah, I don't watch anybody big. I do. Not on Twitch. I watch them on YouTube, but well, they wouldn't be. They'd be at YouTube Con then. No, they're TwitchCon because they got Twitch channels. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I don't watch anybody big I don't follow anybody that on YouTube or Twitch that gets more than like a couple hundred viewers at most. Yeah. It's just not what I'm trying to watch on Twitch. Yeah. Except for like when it's like a Warframe stream, like the official accounts, that's a little different. You wouldn't go and see Amaranth for the memes? No, because she probably charges to have a picture taken with her. No, probably. We got to do it for the meme. No, I don't need to get... For the meme. If she wanted to pay me for a picture, I'd pose with her, but I wouldn't pay for a picture with Amaranth. That would be hilarious. Amaranth's like coming up to the Curb booth. Yeah. I'm recently divorced. The Curb booth? Yeah, booth. Okay. Yeah. Your AMA, Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah, I saw someone, I don't want to name any names, but someone I follow on Twitch went to TwitchCon, and it was like, I don't know if it's just delusion or what, but the comment was like, oh, I went there, but like, it didn't seem like anyone was, happy to see me there or whatever. And it's just like, well, dude, like, you streamed to 10 people. Yeah, like, right? Do you expect anyone to know you at TwitchCon? Exactly. Like I go to TwitchCon with complete anonymity. Yeah, like if I went to TwitchCon, I wouldn't be expecting people to run up to me being like, oh my God, KurbStomped, oh my God. Unless I knew them from streaming. Unless you were meeting them there. Yeah, like I wouldn't be like someone random coming up to me and being like, oh my God, it's you. Yeah, that'd be a super surprise bonus, but I get 10 viewers, I wouldn't be expecting like, what did you expect? So anyways, I'd like to go to one time. Or PAX. That could be fun too. But again, I would only go if I'm
going to know somebody there.
Yeah. I think the place that I would go would be any of the retro gaming expos. Those would be dope.
I'd go to those for sure. Those, I mean, yes, I'd go to that, but I wouldn't go alone.
No.
Like, I wouldn't expect to go to the retro gaming expo in like Portland and be like meeting people there. Like, I wouldn't expect.
I'd go down with
but
you.
like, yeah. If I was going with someone, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'd go.
2023.
It'd be fun to meet the 8-bit guy and LGR and Crazy Ken.
Yeah, I've watched LGR. I find him a little annoying now, but I'd like to meet him anyways.
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
But there's other people that I would meet. Like, if I went to the retro thing, I'd be like, oh, I want to meet Chris Kohler or like Frank Cifaldi, or who else would be there? God, what's his name? Ken Lim, maybe. Like all these guys that I've been following forever.
Yeah.
In the retro gaming area.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to meet them. Like Frank Cifaldi, like he was the redeye.net back in the day, which was like one of my favorite websites in the like early 2000s. And or like the Retronauts, like Ray Barnholt, Jeremy Parrish, Bob Mackey, like all these guys.
Yeah.
They're people that I know, but you are like, who?
Yeah, I'm totally like, who?
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, maybe you'd get your retro game collection going again.
I don't know. They can all be emulated. I don't really need.
Well, yeah, you're not one for collecting.
Not
like
anymore, really.
No, and you definitely don't have the space to do it.
Well, once I get those YouTube bucks, I'll get the mansion going, streamer house. Well, and especially after the 120-hour stream, it's like, yeah, the whole house could be wired up, and I could just have a streamer house.
Yeah,
going.
Exactly.
Except in the toilet cam, would have to have a button to turn it off sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could totally do it. Anyways,
for sure.
2023. I saw a tweet from MikeyT that said something about 2023 being.
Yeah, 2023 is going to hit different.
It's going to hit different. Hitting Portland retro gaming extravaganza in 2023. There we go.
Yep.
Or Comic-Con in California. Nah, that's a little far.
That's a little far.
You could drive to Portland maybe.
Oh, you definitely can.
Take the Hummer. I mean the Jeep.
The Jeep?
Nah, that's a little
guzzler.
extreme. I'd rather pay for like a little less gas than that. So.
Yeah, we'll take the Elantra.
Traveling in style.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's crowdfund it.
Yeah.
If you want us to
we got a crowdfund master to come up here.
Oh, she's going to be on the Jouch?
Yeah.
But she wants to be the big spoon. Yes. 2023, MikeyT. I don't know. He's teasing something, but I don't know what it is. But I'm excited.
Me neither. I mean, it could be anything.
Oh, damn.
Could be anything.
The grand return to streaming?
Could be a grand return to form. Could be more videos. Wow. It could be I'm quitting everything altogether.
No. Not that one. We need the MikeyT. We need the MikeyT.
BC. CABC.
BC. CABC. What? Because
I'm reacting to chat because I'm totally off topic now.
Oh, okay.
So we should probably end this show.
Oh, okay.
We should probably end
Sounds
the show
good.
because I'm reading chat and getting distracted, and I'm talking about things. So,
okay.
Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us.
Yes.
If you're live, and if you're not, thank you for tuning into the RSS feeds.
Yes.
If you like this show, please rate us.
Yes.
Share us with a friend. That's the best way. Get us out there. Get us into more people's ear holes.
True.
Sign up for the Patreon because that helps us immensely.
Exactly. One day these microphones will be paid off.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while, but one day.
One day. And with that, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.